shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. A man describes the details of the truth, but he's blind, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a man out of reach in need of my hand, honey, set my mind at ease. And I'd be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. There's a fire in love with the western wind, honey, set my mind at ease. The weatherman says the drought will come again, honey, set my mind at ease. The veins of the land once water, now sand, honey, set my mind at ease. And I wait for the sky to cry on command, honey, set my mind at ease. And I be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. Cobblestone streets are shaking the car, honey, set my mind at ease. I wanna get home before it gets dark, honey, set my mind at ease. I'm tired of my love, of the world's cold heart, honey, set my mind at ease. Do you ever think we went too far, honey, set my mind at ease? I'd be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. I pray to your heart that we have enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. It's your girl. Doug Hewson, YT, you're the man. Thank you so much for coming and letting me know that my mic was muted because that video played. When that video played, my mic got muted and I ended the video early. So that's why my mic was still muted. If I hadn't have done that, it would have. So you have to set things up ahead of time. All right. So as you guys know, now that since I'm doing this live, some things were set up ahead of time, just a little, but mostly I'm on the fly. And that's how I roll, okay? And I don't get myself all unglued when things don't go as they were scripted. And this is one of the things that I also want to talk to you about mindset. And notice nobody seems to have left the stream because I made a little mistakey poo. And I just hit the stream deck again. I mean, the phone again. But good thing the stream deck wasn't on cam. So it's okay as long as you're delivering value and you're teaching your audience something. It's okay if you make a little mistake and leave your mic muted. And hopefully you have loving, adoring community members that will say, no sound, muted, hello. And so I thank you once again. And then Studio Geek, he's laughing at me. He always laughs at me. I think I am his replacement for Saturday morning cartoons. And that's okay. I don't mind it, not one bit. I've been watching some of Studio Geeks. Very entertaining covers that he does because he is a musician. He sings a little bit as well. So
I don't know. So that's work. This is working now, right? I can see it moving, but I don't know why it's working or what this means. What does this mean? Let's see. Let's see if you hear this. I don't hear that. Let's see.
Hippy Fiasco. Hippy
You hear that?
Fiasco. Hippy Fiasco.
I don't know why this is working, but I guess I'll just roll with it. It's working, but it sounds weird. Okay, that's the report. It's working, but it sounds weird. I could believe that. I believe that because I don't know why it's working. It's not working the way it's supposed to be working. It could be because I connected all this to Discord earlier, experimenting, and then when I stopped doing that, it didn't reset or something. Hey. So Swabertooth, yep, it's working, or yep, it sounds weird. Freaky weird. Oh, wow. That's interesting. So I might have to restart my whole computer. Is it, what kind of freaky weird? Should I sing a song to it first? Is it cool at all? As in good freaky. Okay, all right. Well. I'm tired of slowing down. I'm tired of waiting around. I'm tired of finding something new to find each time something is found. Of course I've learned my lessons. I can give some good advice. Still it's hard to take the same old river twice. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, 'cause they know what I will say. It's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. Do you believe in ghosts? I disappear into these screens and a billion jelly beans. Now I'm coughing up a coffin, driving nails lazily. I might dream up a mountain on the wings of such an ocean, but I'm just a pair of ragged claws on the bottom of the ocean. When I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, 'cause they know what I will say. Well, it's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. Do you believe in ghosts? I'm tired of slowing down. I'm tired of waiting around. I'm tired of finding something new to find each time something is found. Of course I've learned my lessons. I can give some good advice. Still it's hard to take the same old river twice. And I know it isn't true, but it doesn't go away. And no one asks what's new, 'cause they know what I will say. Well, it's hard to have faith when you need it the most at the end of the day. Do you believe in ghosts? I definitely believe in ghosts now, since I started this show. All right, well, apparently the sound is working. It's interesting. I think I did stumble on. I'm actually glad for a couple of difficulties that just happened because, necessity is the mother of invention, and some obstacle can present a new perspective. And I feel like that happened a little bit here just in the last 10 minutes. Boy, I'm glad we're not live on YouTube. Whoops. Hey, we are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. And I'm completely getting the chat from Discord. So don't worry if you're chatting on Facebook or on YouTube. I can still see you as being funneled here. But there's also people in Discord that you guys can't see. So if you want to see all the chats, join us on Discord. The link is in the description of the video streaming right now. And just click away. Say yes, yes, yes. Z. It's the playa from inside a can sound. Is that cool? That sounds sort of cool. So am I gathering that it sounds different than usual? Because that wouldn't necessarily make sense to me either. But it's very possible. I don't know why the stop. I think I have to do a full computer restart. So, for those of you that are in the Discord right now, I want you guys to check out our custom emojis. This was a huge moment last night for me when I remembered, because I was looking into Discord and they were talking about how you could have your own custom emojis. And I was like, oh my God. Pickle King made custom emojis for the original Fiasco. So thank goodness for Gmail. That's one good thing about some of these things is that I could find the old emails from way back when Pickle King first sent us our own unique emojis for the Hippy Fiasco Rides Again webcast, and I still had them. So I cut them all out and uploaded them one by one into Discord, and now we have a kazoo emoji. We have Swabertooth just showed the little smiley sun. I call it Shine, the Shine emoji, and there's a Pip emoji. It was of Gypsy originally, but I went ahead and named it Pip for whenever you see Pip, for Pip sightings. But Kevin Bell, bless you so much. I mean, the gifts that keep on giving, and they're so fun. I love having tech support said earlier. It was like, finally, after all these years, a kazoo emoji. And it's so fun. And we are getting heady in the Discord. I got to say, we have a Fiasco radio now. I figured out how to pipe audio from here directly into Discord radio. I can stream some old Revolution Radio broadcasts or anything from my hard drives. Also, tech support. Andy Gadiel has been writing some bots. He made a Percy bot. There's a Percy bot that already will bring you back a tennis ball, which is cute as can be. But the bot really, its first function was to search Magpie's Nathan Moore lyrics database that she's making. And so it will, you write, it'll be, what is it? Percentage sign, song, and then understand under, percentage sign, song, honeybee or whatever, and it'll bring you the lyrics, bam, into the chat. I'll be using that. I'll be doing percentage sign, song I don't remember the words to, the lazy way, bam, and reading them right off this laptop right here. So Discord's getting fun. We got a Percy bot. We got custom emojis. I mean, we're really trying to up the chat experience because we know the chat is crucial. So hop on in there, and you can even get in private rooms and voice chat and all kinds of stuff. It's wild. It's wild, I tell you. Why do they call it Discord? kids these days. It's an app that's supposed to help us communicate, to bring us together, and it's called Discord, just because that's how we roll these days. Uh-oh, Bill Murray loves Percy's drinking. So many around here think I went the lazy way, all under the table, rolling down the highway, sleeping where I wanted to, no place to call my own. Those were the darndest, hardest working, loveliest days I've ever known. Now I play my guitar all day, and people wonder when I make my move. But I ain't going nowhere, I got nothing left to prove. Oh, I wish that I could show you the life that I've been shown. Those were the fullest spilling over, time to rest days I've ever known. Your face in the river, in the ripples, has me still. I will stay with you forever now, forever with you stay I will. I've given plenty to the wind, now you can have me for your own. Those were the most endlessly epic, troubled days I've ever known. I've always struggled with the falsetto on that because I hear it in my head and I think it should be there, but then I never really like it when I sing it, except every now and then. And then I'm like, oh yeah, that's why I do that. But then I'm like, oh, the next time it's sort of like trying to repeat jokes or something, but you lost that spark that got you the laugh in the first place. It wasn't all the joke. There was something else. But it's not, but you could tell that joke again if you get that spark back. Maybe if I did it in a different key. Yeah, I've given plenty to the wind, now you can have me for your own. I just can't. Plenty to the wind, now you can have me for your own. Oh, have me for your own. You have the right amount of reverb. Right there, just the right amount of reverb. Should I get my stool back? It was sort of nice when I was up here, wasn't it? Except then I really have to be on my game, which is probably good. You know, I was thinking that earlier. I was like, you know, This could make for a pretty boring show right here, this level of comfort. Yes. Well, I tuned into a show last night, and I don't know, he was just sitting there looking at me, staring. It was creepy. It was creepy. I'll tell you what, it's creepy. I don't know what I thought of it. Just a little creepy. He was just sort of sitting there staring. I felt like he could see me. I'm pretty sure he could see me. I don't know. It was all ridiculous. I'll probably tune in again tonight. I don't know. Oh, man. I was born in Virginia 40 some odd years ago. Oh, I ran away for the first time when I was 4 years old. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every bit of railroad track. I gotta work. I got a girl in Cincinnati, woman in San Antonio. Always love the girl next door, but any place is home. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every bit of railroad track. Guitar, carrying on totes sack. Yeah, I hiked it about 200 times, but I always seem to get it back. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every bit of railroad track. Woo! My playing, you might not like my songs, you might not like them now, but you love them when I'm gone. I'm a freeborn man, and my home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every bit of railroad track. Oh, I'm a freeborn man, and my home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every bit of railroad track. Get a hippie here. Thanks, man. Thank you. Yeah, it was fun.
Well, everybody. I'm gonna do a song next called "Molly on My Mind." This was a song I wrote about this guy Nathan Moore and a trip on a boat called Jam Cruise. back when you could go on cruise ships. A bunch of hippies out in the open seas. The wildest parties I've ever seen in my entire life. And, you know, I joined in on a lot of those parties, and this song is about that very thing. Let's tune this thing up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But also on that cruise, was a perfectly dressed Big Lebowski. Yeah, I've been on the 7th floor of a ship called the Pearl. Oh, so far out at sea. I thought I found a place to hide from the madness. Turns out the madness found me. People came to dance and sing in harmony, all led by Mr. Moore. Filled our cups, had no idea what was in store. Ooh, Molly, oh Molly, look what you did to me. Fist full of cards of the faded memory. Ooh, Molly, oh Molly, tonight you made me blind. 'Cause my mind was on Molly, and Molly was on my mind. Mr. Moore dabbled in some magic, so I drew from his deck of cards. He threw them in the air, but not all came down. Stuck to the ceiling was my deck of cards. Ooh, Molly, oh Molly, look what you did to me. Fist full of cards as a fading memory. Ooh, Molly, oh Molly, tonight you made me blind. 'Cause my mind was on Molly, and Molly was on my mind. And Molly was on my mind. I wish that I could say that this was my story, but my memory is gone. I always knew that she was dangerous, found out the hard way at dawn. Ooh, Molly, oh Molly, look what you did to me. Fist full of cards as a faded memory. Ooh, Molly, oh Molly, tonight you made me blind. 'Cause my mind was on Molly, and Molly was on my mind. And Molly was on my mind. And Molly was on my mind. All right. For some reason, I cannot see comments right now. What's happening? I don't know.
Oh my God. My fault. My fault. I saw it's so great that one of Pickle King's original emojis was the microphone, though. And I actually named the emoji muted. And I looked over, and before I could read any of the words, I saw the microphone. That's what it's for. Don't use this recklessly, because my heart is going to sink now. Whenever I see the microphone emoji in Discord, my heart will sink. So use it sparingly. But that just worked. That worked. Kudos. And I don't let myself get all unglued just because I make a little mistakey poo. I mean, it's no big deal. It's not like I said anything that was that eloquent. It just was what it was. It was maybe crucial life-saving information that I no longer recall. But I'm sure that it was clumsily delivered in the first place. So whatever. I don't even remember what we were talking about, but I do know what we're going to talk about next. We're going to talk about Discord, because I know that sounds daunting. A Discord server. We've invited you to the Discord server. Like, out of the gate, you're like, no. I don't want to go to a Discord or a server, especially not a Discord server that sounds like everything that I'm not. And I understand. And then when you get there, it doesn't hold your hand either. You feel like you just arrived at what you were afraid of, Discord server. But really, we've been getting into it, and once you get used to it, which doesn't take very long at all, the potential is super fun. I'll show you how it works. If you want to hop in there right now, there's people in there that can help show you around as well, and they'd be glad to do it. But here's what's gonna. I forget what pops up immediately when you first. I'm sure it wants like an email address or something, which millions and millions of people use this thing. So, and mostly like gamers and kids and stuff. So if they're not safe, we're not safe. So we should be in there protecting people anyways. So all aboard. Here's what it looks like. Discord server. Don't switch. Here you go. I'll put my mug up here. But here, I shouldn't be that big because I might be covering crucial information. I'll just make myself a little circle in the middle, something like that. All right, so here we are. Now over here on the left, I'm clicking on my. Am I showing my mouse? No, it's not showing the mouse, or is it? Oh, it is. Okay. It is. Okay. Okay, so now we're in the NM server over here. So these are and all a server is like a partition place on some computer that's always running. That's why they call it a server, is because everything we use is on a server. We just don't think about it that way. Like Facebook is always running. You can go there at any time. It's on a server that's just out there. It's not like our personal computers that we cut off and on. So that's all a server means. So this is like a private Facebook kind of thing. And all I have over here are the servers I've joined. This is me, and this is me in tech support over here, where he's created the Percy bot that is going to do fun things in here. Percy bot can already, look, there he is. You can see him. Percy bot can already fetch a ball. Here, watch this. I just go percent fetch. Get the ball. Oh, look at that. Percy got the ball. Now, what Percy was his first trick, he just wants to get the ball. We didn't teach him that. But the trick we did teach him was fetching Nathan Moore lyrics off of Magpie's, Morgan's new searchable Nathan Moore lyric database that she's been working on the last few weeks, and it's awesome. It's still a work in progress, but it's coming along. But now Percy can run to her website that she made. My website couldn't do this by any stretch, but because she did this, Percy can run and fetch. Here, let's just. He's not perfect yet, but let's say we say percentage song. Maybe we should use the fetch command for the songs. Oh, it's a tough one. It could be the ball and the song lyrics. Let's just say When a Woman. Bam, look at that. There's the lyrics. just like that. So that's the Percy bot. Good boy. Oh my God. Amazing. Okay, so now we're back in Nathan's land. This is where you'll be, and there's rooms over here. And once you're part of Discord, you can also create private rooms for your friends and stuff like that. But here's what's going on in this one. There's the porch, and there's 2 main rooms for everybody that watches the webcast, and then we're setting up sub rooms. And we got the porch is just the basic chat. You can share pictures, share links, talk about whatever you want. You can even share files in here. We might upgrade to get it bigger. Now, Hippy Fiasco live chat, this is where all the chat is funneled when we are live. You can, by the names here, I can see it's a Facebook chat, is Shannon on Facebook, but then anybody watching on YouTube, here's Harry on YouTube, testing 1, 2, 3, seeing that it works coming in from YouTube. And then the people that just have their logos here, they're just in Discord hanging out. Now there's 2 types of channels in Discord. There's text channels and there's voice channels. So there's the text channels is just where you can chat and stuff, but voice channels, when you go in here, if you log on, you can have audio chats or video chats with up to 10 people. But audio chats is like a lot of people. And so you could be having like audio chats while you could sing a melody to somebody or hang out or whatever. You could do video chats. We'll probably be creating more rooms as we go, and so there's going to be voice rooms that people can hang out in. And then this one gets a little complicated. So the Fiasco radio room in here. This is a little tricky, but all you basically need to know. All right, here's something that gets a little hard to get your brain around. See, I went into Speakeasy, right? And when I did that, I connected my microphone. Down here you can see my microphone is muted, but here's the headphones and the microphone. I can mute what's coming in and mute my microphone, or I can hear it. So while you're in a voice channel, you can be hanging out in any of the text channels while you're connected to that voice channel. Now that comes in handy for Fiasco Radio.
Then but me,
Fiasco Radio, anybody can
we all hate to feel small. Sometimes we make it all smaller, till it's all too small to even be seen.
Thing that commands this rhythm bot.
But hey, don't be tricked by that train. It's not about to make any sudden turn. And there truly is a sage inside you that comes with age. And there truly is a child who never learned.
Now this uses YouTube. So if it's on
You
YouTube,
may try to glorify the stories of your youth, but in that you're bound to fall short.
Play them in order. So while you're hanging out,
Some may try to claim there is no glory to the truth,
in a text chat,
but it's always as a sad last resort.
whatever each of you are selecting.
I mean, you'd have to be a pretty brilliant writer
Sort of, you're the DJ.
to even half describe the grace that you've displayed.
Fiasco Radio.
And you'd have to be a pretty stubborn fighter to try to tackle all the nonsense
And
that...
then from the basement is another speaker channel where I'm just experimenting with this, of routing the audio from my studio so I can play like stuff from my iTunes, and stuff like that, and have it broadcast into the speaker channel. I have lots of old episodes of Revolution Radio and things like that I could just plop it in my iTunes and send it straight into this room for people to listen to if they want to while they're hanging out. So that's all there really is to it. So when you come in, oh wait, I haven't shown you. All right, we'll go back into the live chat here. Here's the amazing emojis from the original Fiasco that are now at our disposal. I'm going to get me out of here for a second. Did that blow up? Do you see him? The tie and the tambourine.
Shine, the rubber ball, little puppet, little hand puppet, little Pip, a Percy pick. I mean, come on, these music notes. There's a clown. That's a bad time to be a clown, isn't it? In his coat, that's a little hobo coat. This eyeball and a gas can, a harmonica, a magic hat, the kazoo. Kazoo, yes. A lighter, the mayor, the mayor stash or whatever. Please use this one sparingly when I think I'm being heard, but I'm muted. That's the signal. And maybe this is when you have to step out for a smoke. There's Bunny, and that's how I knew Harry was drinking earlier. This could be a call to Fiasco Radio Arms, and this could be a good night. I'm going to bed. Those are amazing. I just can't believe. I love that those still existed, and that they are now our own special emojis in this chat. It's just so. Oh, it's just so beautiful. So there you go. Discord. Click on the link right there in the description. Come join us in Discord. The fun thing about Discord too is that you can come and leave a meme or some funny picture or words of wisdom or some something funny at any time of day or night, and it'll be there waiting for us when next time we stop in and sit on the porch for a second, check out what people are up to. So. It's mi casa, su casa. Make yourselves at home. Make it yours. And let's have some fun with all that. It's also really going to help when the YouTube channel blows up and gets huge internationally, which we all know it's going to do. But then the chats will have thousands of people in it, and they'll be flying by. But then I'll have like in Discord, there'll be like different rooms or whatever, so I can be interacting with different rooms and maintain that sort of intimacy, at least with some people at a time. So there's lots of ways that it's going to serve what we're up to here, and it's such a beautiful thing. Discord rocks, dude. And if you're my age and you have kids, they'll think you're hip because you're hanging out in Discord. It's all the rage, ain't it, Sam Chase? Let's try something. Still haven't found a place for my kazoo yet. I mean, my harmonica. Maybe this is it. Oh, that might be the move. When you found the thing's right place, like right there, like it worked, but it wasn't right. It wasn't the place. Like everything has, bam, its right place. And, that's satisfying right there. That was a satisfying hang on that hook. It just went, oh, okay, here I am. I'm home. Oh, you're welcome. I'm gonna quit Discord on this computer. Snazz it up in here a little bit. Spruce it up. If they were only feeling down, I could make a funny sound. I could dance a silly dance. Oh, I've dared. I can pratfall, rebound just to entertain a crowd. But there's nothing I can do when they are scared. If they only had a frown, I could turn it right around. If they were only down and out, I know how. Oh, what am I gonna do now? It's a bad time. It's a bad time to be a clown. The flower in my lapel has a dried up empty well that used to hold the water that I'd squirt. Now I give the ball a squeeze, it just puffs a tiny breeze, so no one's whistling while they work. If they only had a smile, I could play with it a while. If they only wanted style, I know how. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time to be a clown. Nobody knows unless they got a red nose just how much it blows to read this news. Oh, my strange weather friends, I wouldn't recommend taking a single step inside these shoes. You'd just be tripping on your feet, falling down the street. They only fit me anyhow. What am I gonna do now? It's a bad time to be a clown. It's a bad time to be a clown. Oh, it's a bad time to be a clown.
work hard as I can. It seems to me that people's got it easier than man. Say we go on down to the local grocery store, yeah, we'll round up all the pickle jars and smash them on the floor. Cause them no good lousy pickles, they just sit there and ferment. Oh yeah, they're worse than couch potatoes, and my taxes pay their rent. See, the problem with this picture is that pickles got it good. Yeah, I say we drive them pickles out of our nice neighborhoods, but you know they don't speak English. Pickles can't speak at all. Might just build myself a little bitty anti-pickle wall, make it pay for it. I don't like them bread and butters, I can't stand kosher bills. Yeah, I got enough trouble paying for my own damn bills. This pickle problem is serious, I can't stress it enough. Or I won't stop fighting pickles till I see them all in cups. You can send them back down to that cucumber vine. I'd rather turn them into relish than watch them float there in brine. Now it ain't about their color, come on, you know I love my greens. I'm in support of freedom for all veggies, fruits and beans. But something about them pickles just don't sit right with me. I ain't never seen no pickle jar come with a guarantee. Keep them pickles off your next cheese platter, but you keep them column modest because olives matter, don't they? That's a pickle song. Thank you.
Yup, this is precious free advice.
Precious unsolicited
Free advice.
When I grow up, I want to be a
Artist. Every single day I'm farting. And I'm singing. All about farts. Yup, this is precious.
My kids are driving me crazy, and it ain't even summer yet. Don't wanna be their teacher, nor my dog or my kitty's vet. The wife is driving me nutty, just wanna be alone. Just lock me up and throw away the key in my very own quarantine home. COVID, won't you go away? Please let me back outside. Back to my job and my redneck friends. I never fuss and I never lie. Drink a beer and get a hug. It's all I really want. And 5 minutes of freedom in my very own quarantine home. I'm so sick of cooking and watching all my TV shows. Seen every episode of Batman and even watched the Lawrence Welk Show. God forbid this continues on, I might have to read a book. Take me back to my good old life where McDonald's was my cook. COVID, won't you go away? Please let me back outside. Back to my job and my redneck friends. I never fuss and I never lie. Drink some beer and get a hug. That's all I really want. Just 5 minutes of freedom in my very own quarantine home. 5 minutes of freedom in my very own quarantine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that's all.
Hello, hello, Woody here for Hippy Fiasco Rides Again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm muted. I was muted. I saw it. I caught myself. Oh, and now I wasn't scrolled all the way up on Discord, so I didn't see the microphones. Okay, well, luckily there was a visual aid here. The deadline has been extended. We did not get 10 submissions. We got quite a few amazing submissions though, and I do know for a fact that we are going to meet the deadline. We pushed it back a week. That's what we said we were going to do. If we didn't get 10 puppet videos, we'd push it back a week, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So the deadline is now, what is that? The 30th, May 30th. At 8 o'clock next Saturday at 8 o'clock. The show will be next Sunday at 8 o'clock, and we'll see who gets who wins best puppet video. Now the prize may rise as we go because it's been risen by people's donations. If you want to raise the prize, you can send me something on one of the links in the thing, and just include a note with it saying for the puppet video contest, and I'll raise that thing up. There's been some talk about maybe we should do a second and third place prize as well, which I'm completely in favor of. Maybe if anybody has any ideas of what those could be, you could put them in the chat, and we'll check it out. The other thing that just hit me that I love about Discord is that all the chats from all the shows will be, I guess, saved forever. Maybe there's a setting I need to look at in terms of that to see. We'll see about that. But yeah, please enter the puppet video. Anybody that was thinking about doing it but didn't feel like they had enough time or anything, now's the door is back open for you to make a puppet video. And I tell you what, the people that have submitted so far look like they're having a blast making their puppet videos. So, just saying. Rob Boss. Oh, the prize has already risen, apparently. Look at that. Oh, there's a note in the Discord that the prize has already risen. That's exciting. So, again, here, let me, let's wait. It'll come back to me for a second. But let's, I realized there's something I wanted to see while I was in Discord on this computer. And again, this is the little Discord drive. We just started this yesterday. That's why I'm being a little redundant about it. But, check out the, don't switch. Here we are in the server. This is the Hippy Fiasco live chat. This is where it's all coming. This is what I'm seeing on my laptop over here. And Pickle Pickle King was silenced by the Pickle video. He was just speechless. And there's people telling me my microphone video is or my microphone was muted. It's very, very cool. I'm glad we have an OG emoji just for that. But okay, now down here's a little cog wheel. Once you get in here, and you might want to change something. So here's your user settings, and you can come here to voice and video, and this is where you can send different things. So all right, so right now actually it would work, and I could send. See, this is what's not working for me. Hey, check. See, I think it's because I'm webcasting that it won't work, which is fine, I guess. Hey, check. Oh, there's something there. I see that moving, so I could do that if I needed to talk to somebody in there. Hey. I gotta restart this computer. But now, watch this. This is we could do this. We can sign into the speakeasy. Now, somebody come say hi to the webcast. It'll just be your voice. Let's see if we hear you. Maybe put a chat in the chat if somebody said anything. Tech support, are you there? Can you come say hey to the show? In the speakeasy in the main room. There he is. He just popped into the room. And see, now while you're logged into audio room, you can be talking in any of these chats.
Tech support.
So, his mic's not on yet. You can see if their mic is on or not right there by the logo. So that's all Discord is. There's a link for this space, and you know, I recommend getting the app if you don't have the app already.
My mic
It'll
is
just sort of feel like the Hippy Fiasco app,
it's lower.
the Hippy Fiasco
Roger that, tech support.
app, the portable porch.
There with the logo. So that's all Discord is. There's a link for this space. And you
Oh,
know, I
Rob
recommend
Boss's
getting the
microphone
app.
seems
If
like
you
it's
don't have
on,
the
but
app
I don't
already,
hear him. But
it's
that
sort of feel like the Hippy Fiasco app.
Helps if you unmute the
The portable porch.
webcast while you're talking.
seeing needles move here.
That's all
Is the
Discord
cast?
Mute the
Oh, the
webcast
cast might be
playback.
hearing this. Wait, hold
Space.
on.
And-
Let me
and
unmute this
Rob Boss
TV.
getting the microphone seems like it's on.
How do I hear this? Hold on.
Helps if you unmute the
Portable porch.
webcast while you're talking.
I think I know. I think I
The cast
know.
might be hearing it.
Audio.
Hold on.
Oh, we should play that song. I'll do that song next because this is geeky and tedious. I know, but it's so fun too. Okay, does someone? Yeah, there. They okay. So they could. No, they can't hear you. Why can't they hear you? All right, somebody say something.
Hello, I'm
Hey.
Johnny Cat.
Okay, does someone? Yeah, there.
It's gonna be my fault for the echo this time. This freaking remote is dead.
Something.
You ever just take the batteries out and rub them on your shirt and put them back in, and it works? What's up with that? So can Percy do any more tricks yet?
Hey,
Oh, my remote still doesn't work.
hey,
Hey! Huh. I can't believe it. If it's not one thing, it's something else. Hey! Hello! Sort of cool. All right, I'm going to sing a song with that echo. Whatever. I'm going to quit Discord. That's the idea, though. It'll completely work though, where I'll be able to chat with them, and we'll hear them on the show. Whew. That was trippy. I think, didn't you hear him for a split second? You did. I think you heard him. It might have been hard because my voice was echoing to tell the difference, but I think you might have heard somebody in there talking at some point. It's just that easy. I mean, what are you afraid of? See how simple it is? It's just that easy, kids. I think I know the way back home. I think I know the way back home. I didn't mean to stray so far, I was following the shining star. In the middle of the day it vanished, and with the night just came the dark. I met a wise old man, strange singer. He pointed down the road, his crooked finger. He gave me his hat, and that was that. I've been stung by fate's stinger. Oh, I think I know, I think I know, I think I know the way back home. I think I know, I think I know, I think I know the way back home. Okay, I admit I fell in with the floating aces, but even they had their saving graces. I remember the first time we walked on air, the laughter, the looks on their faces, and every great leap lands in the hand of something greater that you can't understand. And those who think they know don't leap, and those who leap don't know a damn. Oh, I think I know, I think I know, I think I know the way back home. I think I know, I think I know, I think I know the way back home. Ladies lined the Linden Street like the trees with the heart-shaped leaves. I said to one, if I gave you mine, then what could I give to these? She said, a river of music, a cobblestone bed, a brass bridge and boots of lead. And if that's what you want, that's what you're getting. She said, go ahead. I think I know, I think I know, I think I know the way back home. I think I know, I think I know, I think I know the way back home. I think I know, I think I know the way back home. I think I know, I think I know, I think I know the way back home. I think I know, I think I know, I think I know the way back home. I think I know, I think I know, I think I know the way back home. I think I know, I think I know, I think I know the way back home. I think I know, I think I know, I think I know the way back home. I think I know. What's in slow-mo? Hey, cuz. What up, cuz? Yeah, good to see you. You know, I actually there are a couple of ways I can do it. Check out this way of doing it. I forgot to start this, but have fun with this for a second. Here, what should I play now? Tossed a penny, watched it roll, said heads, I'm heading to New Mexico. Tails, I'm staying right here where I sit. Would you believe me if I lied and said it stayed up on its side? So I hitched a ride to a place I'd never left. Oh, that traveling on, that feeling gone, that age-old remedy. Well, I know that feeling, I like it, I know it well, like I'm driving away from a tolling bell, and the hope alone seems to make me fit. On my guitar I sit and strum, 'cause when a song comes along, it's like seeing something no one's gonna believe. And I've been drunk enough to boast there's a divine purpose for this coast to coast, but most of the time it's just enough to leave. Oh, that traveling on, that feeling gone, that age-old remedy. Now I'm sober and humble, but still I strum, 'cause when that song comes along, I find faith in things I simply can't conceive. You see, I'm like Sid Harder, like a fisherman. I need something rolling by when I make my stand. I'm just a man using his hands to pray. Now when joy drops by, whatever's sweet, don't you beg her to stay like you never did meet, and I want to return to where she swept you away. But traveling on, that feeling gone, that age-old remedy. I know that feeling like I know it well, like I'm ringing my own tolling bell. No hope, and I'm not alone, I'm not alright, I'm not afraid. I like the cartoon chats. We're gonna do it. We should make a music video right now and just put those over top of my head, and I'll sing like a cartoon. Only ampersands and exclamations. Get ready. I should get my stool. I'm like a cartoon, drawn to where I go. These clouds I'm below look like a painting. Sometimes I wonder in slow-mo, like a child being flattened by a fat man fainting. May sound silly, but it's true. Most things do. Oh Lord, I prayed to you. Now here I am. I'm like a cartoon, for better or worse, for butter and bread. I'm asking. It's written in the bubble floating above my head. Sometimes it's only ampersands and exclamations. May sound silly, but it's true. Actually, most things do. Lord, I prayed to you. Now here I am, like a cartoon. I'm like a cartoon, dodging falling safes. I heal right away, that's why they thank me. It's howling at the moon at the end of the day, surrounded by things that say Acme. May sound silly, but it's true. Actually, most things do. Lord, Lord, I prayed to you. Now here I am, like a cartoon. Paper boy, always in the rain, and with brilliant running ink, your shoes were always stained. You played the cuckoo bird, you thought to hide the pain, but we all hung on every word, and in a way you kept us sane. Whatever's clever, man, you left me far behind. Like the tortoise and the hare, I'm taking my time. Now you're already there, across the finish line. You're probably singing one to Jesus, trying to score some wine. And I know one will know inside you had a star, and I hope I'd go. Come out, wherever you are. Experience of innocence, the screaming blades of grass, the temptations of madness, and your songs you'd always ask with that, is this my only choice? With that sky crashing voice as your fingers let on, there's more to the song. You said we wouldn't understand, even when we did, even if we were a little wiser, and you were just a little kid. Still you were right when you said the things you said. The best is unknowable, now the mystery is dead. No one will know inside you had a star. I hope I go. Come out, wherever you are. I remember looking for you in Eureka, California, wondering if you'd hopped a bus or was just curled up somewhere. And you lied right where I found you. You said hours didn't pass by. You said you didn't disappear. You said I didn't need to cry. And then you apologized beneath the Portland dusk, even pulled me aside and asked me for my trust. And I looked you in the eye, and we looked at each other with love. That was the last time we spoke, man. Things were looking up. Now no one will know inside you had a star, and I hope I go. Come out. Now no one will know inside you had a star, and I hope I go. Come out, wherever you are. Ah, yeah. Here's a brand new song for you. Sit by me sad, sit by me sorry. Whatever you had, you to worry, try to relax. This too shall pass, no hurry. I know it's a drag, seems like there's always a season like we never had. But we both know the reason that it ain't all bad. In fact, sometimes it's downright easy. As long as we stay together, we'll always have forever. And all the lousy weather can just get it out. Yeah, just let it out. You and me, flower. You and me, hour to hour couple honeybees. Flower to flower, come on honey, let's use our superpowers. As long as we stay together, we'll always have forever. Oh, I'm messing it up. Have forever, and all the lousy weather can just let it out. Just get it out. I made it. It wasn't even so much that I was forgetting how it was going. It's still forming, and I was getting excited about ideas, and I don't know it well enough yet because it's so new to get too excited. It's dangerous. Thanks for watching out there. I think it's about time for Lazy Third Eye. It's been a little while. We got to do this. Let's do this. Lazy Third Eye. Come on, Willie T. Taylor. Oh, the cavalcade. You know, a parade is something that passes by you and you watch as it goes by. You might applaud and wait for the next thing. A cavalcade is something that you join as it passes by. So, all aboard.
Somebody call my guru. I could use some advising. Can't keep my eye on the prize, and I'm realizing I got a lot that's stemming. I just don't feel like I'm winning. The only time I'm grinning's when I'm sinning. Let the music back in again. Get a kite for this world when I'm in. I wanna travel through space again. I wanna love this place again. I wanna hear your voice through tin again. Get back to that womb I was swimming in. I wanna chase the moon again. Arrive too soon again. I'm a doctor. I could use some prescribing. My head can't find the bed till the sun is rising. But this old beginning sure could use a new ending. The only time I'm still is when I'm spinning. Let the music back in again. Get a kite for this world when I'm in. I wanna travel through space again. I wanna love this place again. I wanna hear your voice through tin again. Get back to that womb I was swimming in. I wanna chase the moon again. Arrive too soon again. I wanna work the dirt back in my skin. Hear this song that I'm singing in. I wanna cut the wire again. I wanna smile on fire again. I wanna let the music back in again. Get a kite for this world when I'm in. I wanna travel through space again. I wanna love this place again. Let the music back in again. I wanna 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 let the music back in again.
So yeah, I just came from the bottom of the ocean, ladies and gentlemen. It's there's a lot of pressure down there. It's like the pressure gets so intense down at the bottom of the ocean. It's like an elephant standing on your head. But some beautiful things down there. I saw these two shrimp. Now I don't know if you've ever seen these shrimp that are they were like multicolored, like the colors of the rainbow. Beautiful. Maybe chameleon shrimp or something, or what are they called? I don't know what they're called. Unbelievably beautiful. They look like candy. They look like Willy Wonka invented these shrimp. And two of them were working together to get a starfish back to their house to eat it for days. The problem was the starfish, could grab onto the bottom of the rock. And they would like pry one of its arms up, and they get one of its arms. But as soon as they got one arm pried up, another arm would stick. So the two shrimp figured out they got to flip the thing over. So they flipped the starfish over. These are two Willy Wonka shrimp working in tandem as a team, deciding that they need to flip this thing over because it keeps on grabbing onto the rock. What's going on? I mean, they don't have brains apparently, so that just instinctively, that's all this. I mean, is there anything about our brains that's not instinctively? I guess it's our ability to wonder such things, like how the shrimp knows that. That's what separates me from that shrimp. It's not wondering why it knows.
Okay, interesting. But I think it's time for a little bit of this.
I was carved from a block of wood 1,000.
All right.
right, that's a take. We got it. Good work. Nice job. Yeah, well done.
Whatever they need it more than I do. Whatever they need, it's not always about you. Whatever they need, they can take it from me if they want to. Whatever they need, I'm hardly here. If you give yourself to this tunnel, if you find the tunnel in this spiral and go into the tunnel with your eyes, just come on into the tunnel. If you come into the tunnel, at the end of the tunnel will be my head, and my head will shrink in size right before your very eyes. Like forgetting a line of a song, or hitting the wrong chord, or forgetting to put my harmonica on. This is what happens. Give yourself to the tunnel. It only takes about 30 seconds. It's not too late to hop on, and it might even work from the sides. I'm curious, if you're really far away from me in the back, please play along and tell me if it works. I'm going for a distance record that, I don't know, Mountain Jam. There was a dude from way up on the hill that came running down and went, dude. All right. Come into the tunnel, come into the tunnel. My head is going to shrink. Through the looking glass, Alice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, look at my head. Pretty good, huh? Some may say I was chasing my tail, then it got away, therefore I failed. What they don't know is what they can't see. I'm not chasing my tail, it's chasing me, said the dog to the flea. On a summer's day, oh glory be, the month of May. Every time I shed a tear, you get stronger, you come near. When the sky is blue, the way you run, I see myself in you. As I reach for the sun, said the willow tree to the waterway, oh glory be, the month of May. Fly off like we never did meet. Say you don't mind, that's all you need. That wherever you wind, you take my seat. Said the flower to the bee on a summer's day, oh glory be, the month of May. In the willow tree to the waterway, oh glory be, the month of May. Dog to the flea on a summer's day, oh glory be, the month of May.
Greetings, this is Dr. Akila, and today I'm going to do a video presentation on the health benefits of lemons. A lemon is a fruit that is best known for its sour taste and is used in various cuisines and desserts. The juice of a lemon is about 6% citric acid, which gives it a sour taste. The distinctive sour taste of lemon juice makes it a key ingredient in drinks and foods. Lemons contain high amounts of calcium, magnesium, vitamin C, and potassium. It also contains small amounts of vitamin A and iron. Lemons were first known to be effective in treating scurvy, which was a very common disease for sailors in 1747. Ancient Egyptians also ate lemons and consumed lemon juice to protect themselves against a variety of poisons. Lemons have strong antibacterial, antiviral, and immune-boosting properties. They are also used in a variety of weight loss programs due to being an excellent digestive aid and liver cleanser. Lemons contain 22 anti-cancer compounds, including limonene. Studies have shown that the limonene oil extracted from lemon rinds slows and halts the growth of cancer tumors. Although these health benefits are common knowledge to holistic professionals like myself, there's so much more to this little yellow fruit. So I'll share with you a list of my top 10 health benefits of lemons. 1. Lemons can be a natural treatment for arthritis and rheumatism. When uric acid is not flushed out immediately, its excess will be deposited in the joints and can cause rheumatic pain and arthritis. Lemon juice contains citric acid that can help alkalize the body. It will also stimulate the liver while simultaneously dissolving the uric acid accumulating within the joints. Sufferers of chronic rheumatism notice a significant difference in mobility and pain after frequently consuming lemon juice after 3 days. 2. Helps lower blood pressure. Lemons help keep blood vessels soft and flexible, and by removing any firmness, high blood pressure will be reduced. In fact, when a lemon is consumed regularly, there is less chance of heart failure due to its invaluable vitamin B content. Those having high blood pressure should drink fresh lemon water several times a day. It's a good idea to drink 1 glass of warm lemon water early in the morning on an empty stomach. This will eventually stabilize your blood pressure and should be a part of your daily regimen. 3. Natural treatment for acne. As we all know, lemons contain citric acid, and citric acid can be effective in treating acne. The vitamin C found in citrus fruits
Unbelievable. How could I have been muted? Oh my God. Okay, I remember what I said. Mute, dude. Were there some microphones over here I missed? Yes, there were. There was. My goodness. Well, what I did say was, I get so into watching these videos with you guys, and I'm all like, okay, well, what's going to be next? And what little thing can I play in between the videos? And I get all into setting it up, and then I'm like watching it, and then I'm like, oh, I haven't seen this one yet. What is it again? Like, oh, like the magic trick. I hadn't really seen that. And So then I'm all watching all the videos with you guys, and then it's coming up close to the time where one of them's going to be over, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't have any tea in my cup. It's always when I'm about to go back on where I'm like, oh, I have to pee. I really do. And then I'm like, oh no, all right, a lot of times I just go back live with an empty cup and having to pee. I do that for you guys all the time, more than you might know. But this time I didn't. This time I put on a very important public service information about the health benefits of lemons. It's information that every good lemonist should know. Sour to the people. We all got to stand together sucking it. We all got to stand together sucking it. Oh, what should we do? What should we do? I'm intrigued by this idea of the 90 minutes. I feel like a stand-up comedian that got a Showtime special and has like a few months to prepare for it. So he hits the road and he's trying to write new material, and he needs to put together his hour. The hour, 1 hour can make a stand-up comedian a legend. Really back in the day, 5 minutes. Started with 5 minutes. A lot of times it took people, years and years and years to get their 5 minutes. That's what they worked towards. It took them years to develop everything that they could deliver in 5 minutes, from the inflections, the cadence, the rhythm. But then when they had their 5 minutes, then they get their 5 minutes, and their 5 minutes will get them their 30 minutes. And if they hit their 30 out of the park, then I don't know. But the 5 minutes is definitely a thing. But then you have your hour, your show, and one magic ones of those can just enter you right into the thing. that magic hour. So I wonder what the magic hour of Hippy Fiasco Rides Again, this show that I'm doing. Wonder if there's a version of that. It's weird because it's not really, because Howard Stern doesn't have an hour. He made the Howard Stern model, he doesn't have an hour. He has 1 billion 3 hours. I like that too. I mean, I'm trying to imagine just all the possibilities that the show on YouTube could be. There's interviews. I mean, I haven't even really gone there too much in my head, but I know that it's always a good possibility. I have a lot of people that I could reach out to do good interviews. That could be my whole thing. That could be my whole thing. There's so many things that could be my whole thing. And I get confused. That's why I'm a variety show, soul by nature. But if I was going to make that 90 minutes, what would that be? I like in Todd Snyder's book when he talks about how with his stories and stuff, he would just say them out loud and repeat them over and over and over again, and tell them to people. And the stories and the banter that he told, he'd practiced that billions of times to hone it in, slice it all out, and get it down to this thing, distill it down to its essence, and then bam. Ooh. Down the wrong pipe. I'm used to having lots of ice in there. It's just tap water. out of the sink. Had to get back here. There was this period of time when I was convinced that hour was going to be this. I changed my name to Percy Boyd, and it was going to be the world's first sleight of hand musician. And my whole, because I've been into magic all my life. I got into magic before I got into music when I was like 8 or 9 years old. So I've always loved it. And it was fun once I started to become a touring musician. I realized that I could go to magic stores because they're a rare thing, but they have them in big cities. Especially back then, there was still some of the old classic famous places still open, and I got to go to them. So it was always really cool hobby or whatever you call it. But there was a while there I was like, okay, I'm gonna grow out my beard and change my name to Percy Boyd, and I'm gonna sing these songs. And then my vision was for the magic, like it wouldn't be like slapstick or whatever. It wouldn't be like where I would be, and now I'm going to do a trick or whatever. I was trying to be more subtle than that and like weave magic into the show in a way that you could possibly even miss it. Like me hovering off the stool at a good point in the song, just a couple inches, you might miss it. Floating above the stool, or I was practicing with finger picks and the illusion of like throwing them back and forth, playing like I would have finger picks down here and I would throw it up here and catch it on this finger and play slide guitar with it and then throw it back here and start finger picking again. I was looking at everything in music and thinking, okay, how does that translate to a chapter in a magic book? So I look at like the guitar cable and I'm like, well, that's like rope magic. So you just go to the rope chat. There's a whole chapter on rope magic. So there was a while there where I did a lot of cutting people's guitar chords while they were playing and muting them or whatever, and then healing the thing. And there's a lot of good ones like that of just sort of incorporating it subtly in. Pouring my beer into a glass and let go. Pat my head. That's an old classic where the glass floats in the air. Put the beer down, drink it. I wish I had worked that into a 90 minutes and filmed it or something. I wish that whole dream had been realized. But, the thing that got weird was I was really sort of working on this for a while, and then I would get inspired by it. But then I literally would get hired for events, and the promoter or the person paying me would expect magic. They would expect, and that sort of ruined it for me. I was like, oh man, what have I done? What have I really done? Because I just want to be a songwriter. That's what I mean. I love doing this show and everything, but really, I'm a lot of this I'm doing to inspire my songs and to get my songs heard, and to inspire me to write more songs. I just want to write songs. I'm a songwriter. That's what my most of my time of my energy has been poured into that, and that's what's really going on. So it was weird when I would get to the thing and they would be like, oh, we're really excited that you're going to be doing some magic, and I'll be like, maybe not planning on doing any, like not in the mood, like no, I just want to sing, like I'm really in a different mode at the moment, I got some songs I want to sing, I got some new stuff or whatever, because I'll get off on all kinds of ideas, and just because they caught me on that one mode, but then you don't want to disappoint anybody, and then if you don't do magic, they're like, what's wrong? Are you okay? Is everything okay? You just sang sad songs. What was that all about? Like, oh man. And it's funny to do magic when you don't feel like doing it. But it's probably funny to do anything when you don't feel like doing it. But c'est la vie. Today I tracked the one of the songs that Al Howard and I have written together in the last couple of weeks, and it was the second one he sent me. We've written 9 songs together since we started a few weeks ago, and Al Howard, he's in San Diego, I think. Great writer. I've always loved him, and but he just started sending me words, and I would sing them back to him, which was pretty awesome. And so then the second one he sent, I had this loop going, because I was trying to get my looper going for the show on this laptop, and I just came up with a little guitar hook to the loop, and then wrote the melody and everything over the loop. And so when I went to record it, I was like, all right, I'm just going to record just the basic tracks, but I'll multi-track it, the loop from here and my little guitar loop. And so I recorded it all. It's so tempting to get a little carried away and like really try to produce this track up. I'm not sure I'm the man for the job, but here's what I did today.
Looking for a home in a foreign place. Food for thought, while you're running through the maze. Looking for a rat to bet on in this race. But I'm trying to be a cat, trying to catch my pace. And I'm down here where the night wind's so cold, speaks a language so old. And I'm feeling alone, just need to make it back home. Played puzzles as a child to prepare for this, but I'm a complicated piece, complicated, wonder where I fit. It's famine or feast, at the table I sit. But I guess at least I have a seat at it. And I'm down here where the night wind's so cold, speaks a language so old. And I'm feeling alone, just need to make it back home. And I will try tonight with stars and candlelight to guide my way to you. And hopefully that's right. I got a second-hand map written on my palm. Thunder claps and claps, but my hands cannot, at least not yet, until I land. Have you ever been lost? you understand? I'm down here where the night went so cold, speaks a language so old, and I'm feeling alone. Just need to make it back home, and I will try tonight with stars in the candlelight to guide my way to you. Hopefully that's right.
Yeah, I think I like that. I definitely love singing that song. It's really fun. I see Goombay and Swaber are typing in the... Have Percy Boyd play strum it. That's a good idea. I like that way of thinking. There are 9 already. Yes. Yep. So fun. Did y'all hear the last one? He sent one. There's something I could try to do. Oh, that's scary. I do have one I haven't read yet that he sent today because I was recording the other. I didn't want to read it yet. The last one I tried to do on air didn't work, but it worked. The moment I got off air, it came to me. It's like, oh, okay, now I know how it should go. It's a little... It almost never works. Put yourself on the spot like that sometimes. Wait, what am I looking for? All right, the new one. What's it called? Set my mind at ease. Yeah.
Shadows are falling like the long veil of night, honey, set my mind at ease. A man describes the details of the truth, but he's blind, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a long list of things that I don't understand, honey, set my mind at ease. There's a man out of reach in need of my hand, honey, set my mind at ease. And I'd be down on my knees, but I believe in our love, so I pray to your heart. There's a fire in love with the western wind, honey, set my mind at ease. The weatherman says the drought will come again, honey, set mind at ease. And I wait for the sky to cry on command, honey, set my mind at ease. And I'll be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. So I pray to your heart that we have enough. The cobblestone streets are shaking the car, honey, set my mind at ease. I wanna get home before it gets dark, honey, set my mind at ease. I'm tired, my love, of the world's cold heart, honey, set my mind at ease. Do you ever think we went too far, honey, set my mind at ease? I'd be down on my knees, but I believe in our love. I pray to your heart that we have enough.
That would make sense. It was chronologically the last one. Gosh, do I dare? Do I dare look at the new words right now? Ooh. Ha ha ha. Thinking. I have a thinking button. I stumbled in a cactus grove out in the Wild West. And time went and stabbed me in the back. Constellation, so I don't forget the sin. Trying hard to find you like a feather in the wind. Ah, oh wait, how do I rewind that music? All mistakes you have to make your way back home. They paint you in a corner and leave you there alone. You're forced to contemplate how this all began. Allow your thoughts to drift away like a feather in the wind. Find yourself reflecting underneath the stars above, connecting those pinpricks in the ebony to see your love. Remember all you had before your will was starved so thin, when your soul was lightest like a feather in the wind. So I followed every rumor until one of them was true, and I walked inside a dusty dive, and all I sensed was you. And just to look into your eyes and feel my heartbeat once again, wild, unpredictable, like feathers in the wind. Every wrong I've ever made takes longer to repair. No quick fix of bandages with eyes caught in a stare. Let's take a drink and talk and think and know where we've both been. And if you want, I will be gone, a feather in the wind. That's what I want right there. wait. Is one of these? I gotta read his text message. Oh God. See if one of these is supposed to be a chorus. Oh, PercyBot is now running on a web server. Ding, ding, ding.
Fiasco.
Yeah, that's great news. So I think there's something here. I'll send you sometime because it's different. Once I got that line, I had to rewrite the whole thing to make it a chorus. But the cool thing is... Cactus growing in the way. I'm standing in the rain, to do the constellations, so I don't forget the Santa, trying hard to find you, like feather in the wind. Mistake we have to make your way back home. They paint you in a corner and they leave you there alone. And when you're forced to contemplate how all of this began, let your thoughts drift away like a feather in the wind. Reflecting underneath the stars above, connecting those pinpricks in the air beneath the sea of love. Remember all you had before your will stop so thin. When your soul was as light as, when your soul was light as like a feather in the wind. So I followed every rumor until one of them was true. And I walked inside a dusty dive and all I sensed was you. Just look back into your eyes, feel my heart beat once again. Wild, unpredictable, like feathers in the wind. Every wrong I've ever made takes longer to repair. No quick fix of bandages with ass caught in a stare. Let's take a drink and walk and think and know where we've both been. And what I will be gone, a feather in the wind. It's sort of fun. There's part of me that thinks it's not the right key, and then there's a part of me that thinks it might be perfect. Oh, look at that. That is a pretty cool chair. How low does it go? I don't know. What did y'all think of that? was looking at some office chairs. That stool I was sitting in was like the perfect height at 23 inches. I don't know, did that work? Yeah, you loved it? Am I stealing that from something? I don't know. I want to try going back to the F right there, just to see. I stumbled in and knocked, I stumbled in the cactus grove out in the wild, wild west. Time when stared me in the back, it needled me a bit. Tattooed a constellation so I don't forget the sin of trying hard to find you like a feather in the wind. Some mistakes you have to make your way back home, home. Stumbled in a cactus grove out in the wild, wild west. Time when stared me in the back, it needled me a bit. Tattooed a constellation so I didn't forget the sin of trying hard to find you like a feather in the wind. Some mistakes you have to make your way back home. They point you in a corner and leave you there alone. And when you're forced to contemplate how all this all began, allow your thoughts to drift away like a feather in the wind. Find yourself reflecting underneath the stars above, connecting those principles in the ebony to see your love. Remember, you find yourself reflecting underneath the stars above, connecting those pinpricks, connecting those pinpricks, connecting those pinpricks in the ebony to see your love. Seems like the only way to pull that phrasing off. Find yourself reflecting underneath the stars above, connecting those pinpricks in the ebony to see your love. That's a little better. You find yourself reflecting underneath the stars above, connecting those pinpricks in the ebony to see pinpricks in the ebony. You find yourself reflecting underneath the stars above, connecting. Find yourself reflecting underneath the stars above, connecting those pinpricks in the ebony to see your. Connecting those pinpricks in the ebony to see your love. Find yourself reflecting underneath the stars above, connecting those pinpricks in the ebony to see your love. Tough one. Alright, I'm gonna try a different key. I stumbled in a cactus grove out in the wild west. Time when I stumbled in a cactus grove out in the Wild West. Time when it stabbed me in the back, it needled me a bit. Tattooed a constellation so I don't forget the Santa. I stumbled in a cactus grove out in the wild, wild west. So time when it stabbed me in the back, needled me a bit. Tattooed a constellation so I don't forget the sin of trying hard to find you like a feather in the wind. Might be losing something with the original. Some mistakes you have to make your way back home. They paint you in a corner and they leave you there alone. When you're forced to contemplate how this all began, allow your thoughts to drift away like a feather in the wind. I stumbled in a cactus grove out in the wild, wild west. Time when I stumbled in a cactus grove out in the wild, wild west. Time when it stabbed me in the back, needled me a bit. Tattooed a constellation so I don't forget the sin of trying hard to find you like a feather in the wind. Some mistakes you have to make your way back home. They paint you in a corner, leave you there alone. When you're forced to contemplate how this all began, allow your thoughts to drift away like a feather in the wind. Find yourself reflecting underneath the stars above, connecting those pinpricks in the ebony to see your love. Remember all you had before your will was starved so thin, and your soul's light is like a feather in the wind. So I followed every rumor till one of them was true. I walked inside a dusty dive and all I sensed was you. And just to look into your eyes and feel my heartbeat once again, wild, unpredictable, like feathers in the wind. Every wrong I've ever made takes longer to repair. Every wrong I've ever made takes longer to repair. No quick fix of bandages with eyes caught in a stare. Let's take a drink and talk and think and know where we both been. And if you want, I will be gone like a feather in the wind. I guess it sort of works either way. It's basically the same music. It's fun. I stumbled in a cactus grove out in the wild, wild west. Time when it stabbed me in the back, needled me a bit. Tattoo constellations so I don't forget the sin of trying hard to find you like a feather in the wind. Some mistakes you have to make your way back home. They point you in the corner and leave you there alone. When you're forced to contemplate how this all began, allow your thoughts to drift away like a feather in the wind. May you find yourself reflecting underneath the stars above, connecting those pinpricks in the ebony. May you find yourself reflecting underneath the stars above, connecting those pinpricks in the ebony to see your love. That's the first way I had. It's the only one I can find. Can't believe there's only one way to sing that. Can't be true. You find yourself reflecting underneath the stars above, connecting those pinpricks in the ebony to see your love. Remember all you had before you will with stars so thin, when your soul was lightest like a feather in the wind. So I followed every rumor until one of them was true. I walked inside a dusty dive and all I sensed was you. And just to look into your eyes and feel my heart beat again, wild, unpredictable, like feathers in the wind. Every wrong I've ever made takes longer to repair. No quick fix of bandages with eyes cut in a stare. Let's take a drink and talk and think and know where we both been. And if you want, I will be gone, a feather in the wind. Every wrong I've ever made takes longer to repair. No quick fix of bandages with eyes caught in a stare. Let's take a drink and talk and think and know where we both been. And I will breathe, and if you want, I will be gone, a feather in the wind. And if you want, I will be gone, a feather in the wind. And if you want, I will be gone, a feather in the wind, feather in the wind, feather in the wind. Stumbled in a cactus grove out in the wild west. Time when it stabbed me in the back, it needled me a bit. Tattooed a constellation so I don't forget the sin of trying to find you, a feather in the wind. Trying to find you, like a feather in the wind. Tattooed a constellation so I don't forget the sin of trying to find you, like a feather in the wind. Some mistakes you have to make your way back home. They paint you in a corner and they leave you there alone. When you're forced to contemplate how this all began, allow your thoughts to drift away like a feather in the wind. So you find yourself reflecting underneath the stars above, connecting those pinpricks in the ebony to see your love. Remember all you had before your will was starved so thin, when your soul was lightest like a feather in the wind. So I followed every rumor till one of them was true, and walked inside a dusty dive, and all I sensed was you. And just to look into your eyes and feel my heartbeat once again, wild, unpredictable, like feathers in the wind. Every wrong I've ever made takes longer to repair. No quick fix of bandages with eyes caught in a stare. Let's take a drink and talk and think and know where we've both been. And if you want, I will be gone like a feather in the wind. Maybe. Is it going low on the feather cheesy? Like a feather in the wind? It's for sure cheesy. Cool words. Wow. Go Al Howard. What a great songwriter. Oh, got you. Oh, I like the last key though. Whatever. I was just psyched about the range my voice could go in that key. The others were sort of like a little constricting. The first one was still pretty good for the rock version of it. I think it, depending on what band you were playing it with or what night, the original version up there where it was just sort of strummed hard was pretty fun, but I don't know, that last one was really fun to sing. For sure. Did we do it? We might have done it. Oh, maybe I should. Oh, I'm gonna have to I have to record it, but you guys have heard it enough already. I guess I could just take. I don't know. It would be more. It would be more work to just cut the audio out of the video than it would be to sing it again. Feather in the wind. There's another. He noticed that there's a feather in one of the other songs, and he was like, I know. There's a feather. He said when he wrote that, the last line turned out to be feather in the wind of the whole song. But as soon as he wrote it, he was like, oh my God, that's the whole thing. And so he had to go back and rewrite every verse to have it end with feather in the wind. And I remember when he sent the last one, the ninth one, that was Honey Set My Mind at Ease, how every line, as soon as I saw that every verse ended with Honey Set My Mind at Ease, I was like, yes, let's do this. I love stuff like that. And I hardly ever do stuff like that, not as much as I should. But here's another one, and I really like that mantra vibe. Oh, that's cool. That feels like I guess that was the leaving song. It feels like a pretty good leaving song. I did notice. Hey John, I'm glad you're still watching. Night Owl. I was by the end there inserting a pause before Feather in the Wind, or right in there somewhere. That is going to be hard to record. I was like, oh, because I call that adding a squirrel. It's a jam buster. It's the thing that makes the song a jam buster, or potentially could, where you take it out of time for a little bit, or not necessarily out of time. I might be adding a couple of beats. So I follow, so I follow, to one of them was true. I lost the key. So followed every rumor till one of them was true. Well, walking sad at dusty death, and all I sensed was you. And just look back into your eyes, I feel my heart beat once again. Wild, unpredictable, feathers in the wind. Right there is, yeah, that's. Every wrong I've ever made takes longer to repair. No quick fix of bandages with eyes caught in a stare. Let's take a drink and talk and think and know where we both been. And if you want, I will be a feather in the wind. But I'm adding a little pause there. I mean, it's just it's not out of time. It's just adding some time. That's not that. Every wrong I've ever made takes longer to repair. No quick fix of bandages with eyes caught in a stare. Let's take a drink and talk and think and know where we both been. I will be gone, a feather in the wind. Yeah, if you want, I will be gone, a feather in the wind. I like it. I like it. We did it. Holy moly!
Hippy Fiasco.
I was scared to death going into that right there. I was like, oh no, do I do it? I don't want to. I mean, so far I've been able to sing them back to them almost right away. They come in, I sing them right back to them. I haven't gotten hung up on one yet. It's funny. I haven't really gotten hung up. Like, no. The only time I almost got hung up was when I tried to do one on the show and it didn't work. And I was like, as soon as I just went off air and I was like, and then the heat was on and before I left this chair, I had a version. I couldn't I couldn't go to bed knowing that that the magic might be gone between Al and me. I just wouldn't have been able to sleep. So I was a little nervous there. This can't last forever. But we did it. I like that. That's a good. That's how that goes. That's how that freaking song goes. Marty's singing along with it. Collaboration's really tough because, I've never been that good at it. There's only a few people on this planet that I've genuinely collaborated with, and one of the things that is tough about it is that as a songwriter, you always feel like, the song sort of comes to you fully formed in one way or another. I know a few songwriters that actually build it like a house, like an architect, but, they're freaks. For the most part, it's this organic hunter thing, and you're just like on the hunt for songs, and they come fully formed, and you're just like, you don't even completely understand it. You're not saying they don't come from within your brain, but they come from a place in your brain that you can't understand. And every songwriter feels that way. And look at it this way. a lot of songwriters, there's a lot of songwriters in the world that have written like one hit song, one really popular, one song that everybody loved. Not even that it was like marketed. It was just amazing. And they've written that song that everybody loves, but then they can't do it again. And they're like, why can't I write another song that everybody loves? How did I write that one that everybody loves? It's a mystifying thing. It's mystical. And anybody that claims that it's not at all, I don't know, do you like their songs? Really? Do you care? How much do you like their songs, really? But everybody, I think most people can relate to that on some level. So, like, the idea of collaborating, I always, one of my metaphors I like about songwriting is it's like my job as a songwriter. It's like spotting a raccoon behind trash cans. And my job as a songwriter is to see the whole raccoon. So like, oh, there's one right there, right behind those cans. And so I have to immediately gauge, like, all right, do I breathe and go slowly? Do I stick out some strawberries? Do I charge the trash cans and jump over them? I just need to see this whole raccoon. I need to get my eyes on it. I need to get my brain around it. And so it's all about, it's this singular thing that's there that suddenly appears. And most times when you try to collaborate with people, like they see one raccoon and you see another raccoon, and you just become these mad scientists trying to take two different animals and squish them into being this one thing. And it just always feels a little weird. That's why it feels so magical when you do actually collab and you both see the same raccoon at the same time behind the same trash cans, and you both sort of like make eye contact, and you're like, as hunters, you can't, if two hunters are hunting side by side and they lay eyes on what they're after, they have to communicate with like you can't say anything. If you speak, it'll scare it off. You gotta watch your steps. You immediately like, you go, right? You go that up there. All right. And then if the other person, steps on a big loud twig or something, scares the daggone thing away. I don't know. It's I was really nervous when Al first reached out to me. I was like, oh my God, this is going to get weird. But then it didn't. It's so cool. There's a great book called Big Magic that is all about creativity, and it talks about the idea that songs or ideas or poems or books, etc., already exist in the collective consciousness, and they come knocking on people's doors. And if you're open and receptive, you can channel it through. But if not, I have to turn to the Discord. But if not, it will move to the next person. There are all these amazing examples of someone having a great idea and not pursuing it, and a few months later or years later seeing someone else write almost the same exact book or song. I love that. That's so beautiful, right? Well, all right, what's the leaving song? Thanks for watching, everybody. Got a week extension on the puppet video. So, congratulations, all you procrastinators out there. It'll probably turn out to be a wise move to wait like you did. Now it's just going to be perfect, right?
I was thinking earlier that it all makes sense in the end. It's something that we say a lot here on the radio, because it does seem to work out that way. Even when you're I was thinking today how that even applies very often to things that you're just procrastinating about. You're just being lazy. weeks will go by and you're just like, why am I not doing it? You start to doubt yourself. You're just like, God, it is. But actually some part of you knows there's some reason not to do it. You could never convince anybody else, especially yourself. But then the day comes and you're like, oh,
Rob Boss.
Of course. Good thing I didn't do it.
No. This is no excuse for not doing stuff. Like, oh, well, that's good news. That concerto I was going to write, that was going to bring classical music back to the forefront of our attention, will just be written by the next person. Whew. For a minute there, I thought I was going to have to learn how to play piano. That is good news. Because I hear this concerto that I just know. I hear it. It's 90 minutes long. It's hard to know how to leave. So did this melody work itself into that song a little bit? I think it sort of did. I bought a book today called Addiction, Procrastination, and Laziness. Wow. I can play a little accordion.
Hippy Fiasco.
This is the accordion Rob sent me because he heard on the show that my accordion hadn't worked in years, and he's like, I have one that I don't play, and he sent it here. This isn't an illness. It's no strange disease. It's just stillness against a maddening breeze. Carries those old songs. It's bending the trees. I ain't going. I'm hunkered down on my knees, and it's hard. No one around here can understand. But it's hard. See, I used to be a rambling man. There's signs along the highway, and there's signs along the highway. Stay and read between the lines, and you're sure to find your way. God, I love that living. I swore I'd never stray. I ain't going, no, I'm going to stay. And it's hard. No one around here can understand. It's hard. See, I used to be a rambling man. It's hard. When you don't know where you're going, how you're getting there, you won't believe the magic that rises right out of thin air. It's hard to find that in an old rocking chair, but I ain't going. Now I'm a really good stop for those that dare, and it's hard. No one around here can understand. It's hard. See, I used to be a rambling man. See, I used to be a rambling man. Give me another half hour, maybe, playing it straight. Hey, thanks for being there. Thanks for listening. See you soon. Good night, Discord. Bye, Hippy. Bye, Fiasco. Well, tonight's Poem B. I'm pretty excited. This looks good.
He did not wear his scarlet coat, for blood and wine are red, and blood and wine were on his hands when they found him with the dead, the poor dead woman whom he loved and murdered in her bed.
What?
He walked amongst the trial men in a suit of shabby grey. A cricket cap was on his head, and his step seemed light and gay. But I never saw a man who looked so wistfully at the day. I never saw a man who looked with such a wistful eye upon that little tent of blue which prisoners call the sky, and at every drifting cloud that went with sails of silver by. I walked with other souls in pain within another ring, and was wondering if the man had done a great or little thing, when a voice behind me whispered low, "That fellow's got to swing." Dear Christ, the very prison walls suddenly seemed to reel, and the sky above my head became like a cask of scorching steel. Though I was a soul in pain, my pain I could not feel. I only knew what hunted thought quickened his step, and why he looked upon the garish day with such a wistful eye. The man had killed the thing he loved, and so he had to die. Yet each man kills the thing he loves, by each let this be heard. Some do it with a bitter look, some with a flattering word. The coward does it with a kiss, the brave man with a sword. Some kill their love when they are young, and some when they are old. Some strangle with the hands of lust, some with the hands of gold. The kindest use a knife, because the dead so soon grow cold. Some love too little, some too long. Some sell and others buy. Some do the deed with many tears, and some without a sigh. For each man kills the thing he loves, yet each man does not die. He does not die a death of shame on a day of dark disgrace, nor have a noose about his neck, nor a cloth upon his face, nor drop feet foremost through the floor into an empty space. He does not sit with silent men who watch him night and day, who watch him when he tries to weep and when he tries to pray, who watch him lest himself should rob the prison of its grey. He does not wake at dawn to see dread figures throng his room, the shivering chaplain robed in white, the sheriff stern with gloom, and the governor all in shiny black with the yellow face of doom. He does not rise in piteous haste to put on convict clothes, while some coarse-mouthed doctor gloats and notes each new and nerve-twitched pose, fingering a watch with little ticks like horrible hammer blows. He does not feel that sickening thirst that sands one's throat before the hangman with his gardener's gloves comes through the padded door and binds one with 3 leathern thongs, that the throat may thirst no more. He does not bend his head to hear the burial of his red, nor while the anguish of his soul tells him he is not dead, cross his own coffin as he moves into the hideous shed. He does not stare upon the air through a little glass. He does not pray with lips of clay for his agony to pass, nor feel upon his shuddering cheek his Caiaphas. There is no chaplain on the day on which they hang a man. The chaplain's heart is far too sick, or his face is far too wan, or there is that written in his eyes which none should look upon. So they kept us close till nigh on noon, and then they rang the bell, and the warders with their jingling keys opened each listening cell, and down the iron stair we tramped, each from his separate hell. Out into God's sweet air we went, but not in wonted way, for this man's face was white with fear, and that man's face was grey, and I never saw sad men who looked so wistfully at the day. The warders strutted up and down, and watched their herd of brutes. Their uniforms were spick and span, and they wore their Sunday suits. But we knew the work they had been at, and quicklime on their roots. For where a grave had opened wide, there was no grave at all. Only a stretch of mud and sand by the hideous prison wall, and a little heap of burning lime. The man should have his paw, for he has a paw, this wretched man, such as few men can claim. Deep down below a prison yard, naked for greater shame, he lies with fetters on each foot, wrapped in a sheet of flame. And all the while the burning lime eats flesh and bone away. It eats the brittle bone by night and the soft flesh by day. It eats the flesh and bone by turns, but it eats the heart always. In Reading Jail by Reading Town there is a pit of shame, and in it lies a wretched man eaten by teeth of flame. In a burning winding sheet he lies, his grave has got no name. And there till Christ call forth the dead, in silence let him lie. No need to waste the foolish tear or heave the windy sigh. The man had killed the thing he loved, and so he had to die. And all men kill the thing they love. By all let this be heard. Some do it with a bitter look, some with a flattering word. The coward does it with a kiss, the brave man with a sword.